silence actually says a lot. Silence is a word on its own, is a paragraph on its own. Hi my loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniella and I'm an Abuja based content creator and YouTuber. If this is your first time on this channel, come. You're so welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up, what's good? Thank you for coming to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking on the power of silence, specifically reading the room. So like, honestly, you would actually think that everybody knows these things, but not everybody knows it, because sometimes you still see some situations where you just hear someone say something and you're like, bro, like, do you get? You would actually think that everybody understands like some facial expressions and like some body language and things like that, but not everybody understands it. So today I'm going to be shedding more light on reading the room, why you should read the room, and how to know when to say what and when to be silent. So if you're interested, stick around and let's get into the video.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
So when we were a lot younger, you would see where like our parents, I'm talking about Nigerian parents to be precise. I don't know about other countries, but Nigerian parents in particular, you would see where, let's say, your uncle comes or their friend comes. So like your uncle comes to the house and then to visit them, and then he's going and then he tells you to come so that he'll give you, something, to some cash, let's say 500 or 200. At that time, that was a lot of money. Yeah. And then you want to collect it, and then your mom will just give you the bombastic side eye. Then your head will reboot and reset. Then you say no, thank you. Right from time, our parents have been trying to teach us this thing. So it seems some situations where, let's say, you go to your friend's house, or you follow your mom, for example, to her friend's house, and then you are there, and then they offer her something, and then she's like, no, don't worry. And then they offer you something. They did not even born you well. They have not finished burning you well to say yes. Because before you said she has already given you side eye, your head will reset. Do you get? So all those type of things are kind of minor trainings to know how to read the room, when to do what and when to say what. You actually think that everybody knows these things, but not everybody knows. Some people still don't know it, and it's not, to be honest, you can't entirely say it's their fault, because for the longest time, honestly, I used to talk. I still talk a lot. And but in that time, I used to like talk. I don't used to like, not that I don't used to read the room, but I don't process it properly before I say it. So sometimes when I see something, I'm like, oh my god, why did I just say this? But recently, I used to take my time before I speak. I'm like, is it necessary? Is it not necessary? Should I keep quiet? Should I? Things like that. So that whole process is reading the room, because you know when to say what and when not to say what. The moment you just open your mouth and then you're just blabbing, you're just talking, it reduces your self-awareness. It makes people know that this one, like, can't you see what's happening here? What you're saying, is it what you're meant to be saying now? Things like that. It makes people look down on you. It makes people feel like you're very ill-mannered. Yes, you're very ill-mannered and uncultured, because sometimes there are some things that you hear some people say and you're like with this current Hilda Bassi win, her Guinness World Record win. So like you hear some people say things like, oh, like everybody's celebrating her because she won a Guinness World Record. So everybody's celebrating her, and then you see some people say, oh, but she did BBL. Like, help me make it make sense. How is that relevant in this situation? Like, imagine if I was in a conversation. Let's say we were a group of people, and then I hear we're discussing about her win, and then I hear somebody say that. Automatically in my head, you're not okay. You're not okay. I can't look at you the same way, because I'm like, is this how you think? Is this how your thought process is? Is this how it is for you? It makes you look ill-mannered and uncultured, and in the end, it decreases your reputation, because I'm looking at you like I held you in high regard, and now you're like bro. And sometimes this thing is like in very minor situations. Like it may not even be something as big as this. It may just be, let's say you and your friend you are talking, and then they're telling you about something painful that happened to them, or something like that, something that's painful, and then you're trying to crack a joke. Some people actually do these things like unconsciously. Yeah, they do it to, like, let's say they're trying to lighten up your mood, and then they overdo it. Yeah, they overdo it, and then it becomes like insensitive. Like, bro, what you saying? Somebody is hurting and you're trying to crack a joke. I get that you're trying to probably cheer up the person and things like that, but there's like a timing, perfect timing. Like with all these things, you need to know that timing is key. Like timing is key. You need to know when to say what. You may say something now, it's not bad, it's not wrong, but the time you said is totally wrong. And these are the things that actually make people miss opportunities. So you're in with a congregation of people, or you're in a boardroom, and you want to share your idea or your opinion to the rest of them, and then you're not letting the person finish what they are saying, and then you're just blabbing. I'm like, what you're saying is actually making sense, but the fact that you can't just look around and see that everybody is being cultured, and you talking at the time that you want to talk is going to make you look uncultured, and it's not even going to pass your message in the end, because nobody's listening to you, because you've already given a sense of, are you okay? Do you get? You've already given that sense to everybody, so nobody's actually going to look at you. Nobody's even going to listen to what you're saying again. So all these things, like, they're minor things that actually bring about like missed opportunities. Your ideas are not even going to be seen. Like, people are going to look at you as ill-mannered. You're going to seem insensitive. Some of all these things, and they all add up together to form self-esteem in the end. Because constantly, if for example constantly you're being shunned, or constantly you're missing opportunities, or constantly people are looking at you as insensitive and uncultured, in the end you're going to your self-esteem is going to decrease, because it's like, is it only me? Like, so to an extent you even stop talking in public, you stop sharing your opinions, and all these things have effects on your self-esteem and you as a whole. Like, all these minor things are things that you should look out for when you're among a group of people. You should know when to say what and when not to say what, and sometimes you don't even need to say anything, you just need to be quiet. Like, silence actually says a lot. Silence is a word on its own, is a paragraph on its own. Just keeping quiet. Just sometimes when, like, some people are blabbing, like you hear people blabbing, 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 and they're actually expecting you to blab back, because people that blab, actually that's what they expect. So you blab back, that's what they expect you to do. But when you keep quiet, it's like, it's even paining them the more. Like, you're not going to give me a reply. Am I talking rubbish? Am I insane? Am I crazy? Things like that. So, like, you should actually cultivate the habit of staying silent sometimes, knowing when to talk and when not to talk, or when to say certain things. So I hope this video was helpful. A quick short video. I hope this short video was helpful to you. I hope you probably implement some of these tips. If this video helped you, please let me know in the comment section, and till next time, bye.